So we're taking a look at our forecast timeline. Cloud cover is now increasing Friday evening for southwestern areas of Nova Scotia and the southwest New Brunswick. And that's going to be followed up by some snow developing between around 9 p.m. and midnight. And that snow showing up here in through the blue. Now, the snow should be relatively light into that coastal southwest area of New Brunswick, as well as western areas of Nova Scotia, with the exception of right around the southwest. Yarmouth, Shelburne, Queens counties. You can see how that darker blue shades in during the overnight hours because this is 3 a.m. Those snowfall rates are expected to really ramp up, and that's when quite a bit of accumulation could take place. Now, this is a pretty fast-moving weather system, so early Saturday morning, that heavier area of snow does clear off towards the east fairly quickly. There's maybe some lingering light snow or some flurries right at around 7, and then even that should come to an end moving towards the afternoon. For eastern parts of the Maritimes, though, Saturday afternoon into evening and night, a round of some snow and some flurries is expected to move in off the Gulf of St. Lawrence. And there may be some brief periods of snow squall-like conditions with that. So that'll be around eastern areas of New Brunswick, especially around Moncton, the southeast, Prince Edward Island, and northern and eastern areas of Nova Scotia, Cumberland, Colchester counties, of course, across the North Shore, parts of Guysborough County, and into Cape Breton. So snowfall amounts with those two rounds. The first one coming in tonight into tomorrow morning has the highest potential of bringing in 10 to 20 centimeters of snow for parts of Yarmouth, Shelburne, and Queens counties. And then snow tapers to become lighter, moving up through the Annapolis Valley towards western Halifax County. And for those southwestern coastal areas in New Brunswick, though Grand Manan could pick up 5 to 10 centimeters of snow. Then, in the snow and the risk of snow squalls off the Gulf of St. Lawrence later Saturday afternoon, evening, and night, fairly widespread snowfall amounts of around 2 to 5 centimeters, maybe some pockets of 5 to 10, and higher totals possible up in higher terrain. That would include the more mountainous terrain in Cumberland and Colchester counties, and of course, up into the Cape Breton highlands. After that, as we take a look at temperatures for tonight, you can see they're expected to be quite cold across the region, falling several degrees below the freezing mark, and some in the north of New Brunswick down into the minus 20s. High temperatures in the forecast for tomorrow for the north of New Brunswick between 0 and minus 4, with central and southern parts of that province with high temperatures between minus 1 and minus 5, so colder than it was today. For Prince Edward Island for tomorrow, the high temperatures will be close to minus 1. That snow developing, especially moving into the afternoon, and snow lingering in some areas for the evening and night, as it will for eastern areas of Nova Scotia, where the high temperatures tomorrow are between minus 1 and 0. Northern and central areas of Nova Scotia tomorrow with high temperatures right around the freezing mark, and there'll be some scattered flurries. And then into the southwest of Nova Scotia, remember, most of that snow is coming in late tonight into early Saturday morning, but there might be some around for the very early morning hours before it clears off towards the east. Afternoon high temperatures between around 0 and minus 3. Now we're into the extended forecast. We've got to talk about next week and this nor'easter that's going to be developing and moving off the coastline of the Carolinas. We were following that all week long. It now looks increasingly likely, like the Maritimes, is going to be in the path of some of the heavier snow from this weather system. And that would really be developing Monday afternoon to Monday evening, ongoing into Monday night, and maybe with some lingering areas of light snow and flurries into Tuesday morning, especially for eastern parts of the region. We have special weather statements in effect. They're calling for fairly widespread 15 to 25 centimeters of snow being possible for the province of Nova Scotia, as well as central and eastern parts of Prince Edward Island. Snowfall amounts will then start to taper a little bit lower, moving further back towards the west, but there is still the potential that southern areas of New Brunswick could see 10 to 15 centimeters of snow. And remember, all this could shift a little bit this weekend, so keep on top of that forecast late Monday into Tuesday. It is possible that some of the heavier snow could come back further towards the west, bringing it further into the province of New Brunswick. There's also the possibility that some rain may end up mixing in around eastern areas of Nova Scotia. So in the extended forecast for New Brunswick, we've got some snow developing mostly in the southeast of the province for tomorrow, sunny for Sunday, and then watching for that snow, especially for southern areas of New Brunswick, Monday afternoon into Tuesday. After that, Wednesday, it's a mix of sun and cloud, and then some snow looks possible near the end of next week, that Thursday, Friday timeframe. For Nova Scotia in the outlook for the weekend, again, snow and flurries in the forecast for Saturday, down to a lower chance of flurries for northern and eastern parts of the province on Sunday. Snow developing Monday afternoon, ongoing for some areas into Tuesday morning. Mix of sun and cloud for Wednesday, and then a mixture of snow and rain possible at the end of next week. And for Prince Edward Island in the forecast, some flurries expected for Sunday. Snow arriving late in the day on Monday, ongoing into Monday night. Maybe some lingering snow and flurries for Tuesday. Mix of sun and cloud for Wednesday.